Hello everyone! Tonight we walked to the old street of the 36 trades. Coincidentally, we saw that the Guangdong Guild Hall, which I visited 7 years ago, is open. So, I am very excited to go inside and take a look. Come along with me. This Guangdong Guild Hall is located at 22 Hangfan Street, and along with the Fujian Guild Hall at 40 Lanong Street, it is one of the only two remaining Chinese guild halls in the old streets of Hanoi. These guild halls originated after the Ming dynasty was conquered by the Qing dynasty, leading the Guangdong Chinese to migrate south and settle here with the permission of the La dynasty and the Trin lords. In the hearts of the Chinese, the guild hall was an important community activity space, not only for worshipping Mazu and Guanyu but also for conducting business transactions and resolving merchant disputes, similar to modern economic arbitration. After 1975, as many Chinese left Vietnam, the empty guild halls were once used by Vietnamese as kindergartens, and later, few people knew of their existence. Over time, the original carvings and decorations of the building were covered, and this unique historical and cultural architecture gradually faded into obscurity in Hanoi. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Hanoi had become a bustling urban center. Geographically, it was not only the center of the Red River water transport network, intersecting with the Da River and the Ko River, but also a busy hub for merchant ships and a central market for domestic and foreign trade with multiple marketplaces. Culturally, Hanoi was a convergence point of East and West, North and South, tradition and modernity. Therefore, the Guangdong Guild Hall was not only a confluence of two cultures but also a place where Vietnamese, Chinese, and French cultures interacted. The Chinese community gradually integrated into the local cultural and religious life. The Guangdong Guild Hall is also linked to the revolutionary Sun Yat-sen rule before the 1911 revolution. He stayed here for over 8 months. The architectural style of the Guild Hall reflects the fusion of Eastern and Western cultures. The typical layout of the Guild Hall maintains the original appearance of the Guangdong Guild Hall, with 4 buildings forming a square shape, and the central courtyard providing light, ventilation, and a cooling effect. The Guild Hall covers an area of 1,670 square meters, with 3 main axes, comprising corridors on both sides, the courtyard, the front hall, the main hall, the central courtyard, and the rear hall. The buildings are arranged in the traditional order, from front to back: the front hall, main hall, central courtyard, and rear hall. The main hall of the Guangdong Guild Hall feels like being inside a Western cathedral. Spacious in the center with side rooms, Western architectural elements are also evident in the decorations of the east and west wing, featuring Doric columns, laurel wreath reliefs, and French windows. These windows are common in French villas in Hanoi. The rear part of the Guild Hall houses the altars for Guanyu and Mazu. This blend of Eastern and Western architectural styles creates a tranquil, rustic yet solemn space. Let's take a moment to calmly observe our surroundings with our eyes. What does this place remind you of? Feel free to share and discuss in the comments section. The roof of the Guild Hall is distinctive, with pointed corners and square flying eaves. The ceramic sculptures on the front hall were restored in 1920, depicting stories from Journey to the West and Romance of the Three Kingdoms. On October 23, 2018, Vietnam's Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism sent a document to the Hanoi People's Committee proposing a plan to repair and protect the Guangdong Guild Hall. Subsequently, the kindergarten was relocated to 88 Hang Fan Street. The restoration project included repairing the front hall, main hall, central courtyard, and rear hall, restoring the Mazu Temple and Exhibition Hall, and renovating the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall and the Management Office, along with installing a lighting system. After more than 2 years of restoration, most of the buildings have been restored to their original appearance, and the Guangdong Guild Hall has been renewed, showcasing its original architectural style once again. The restoration and protection of the Guangdong Guild Hall are not only a successful example of cultural heritage preservation, but also ensure the sustainable development of these historical sites. By hosting art exhibitions, the Guangdong Guild Hall has become a space for artistic creation, connecting artists with the public and providing young people with a diverse cultural background to understand traditional history and culture. This is also part of enhancing Hanoi's status as a UNESCO Creative City. Tips for visiting the Guangdong Guild Hall.